Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on decluttering sentimental items. So if decluttering, minimalism and sustainable living is of interest to you, then please like and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully today I can give you some hints and tips of how you can declutter your sentimental items. So let's get on with the decluttering. So here is all my sentimental items. I might have more sentimental items than some people because I do have a little boy, and sadly my mum passed away 9 years ago, so I have a few bits that are hers as well. But I have a lot to go through. A lot of it's photos. So here, these 4 boxes here are all photo shoots that we took my little boy to. So I'm going to see if I can maybe squeeze them into 2 of the boxes. I'd ideally like to get rid of this suitcase because that is just too much to me. I would love one day to actually just have a box like this and be like, that's my sentimental items, yay. But no, I have all of this. So let's see what we can do. Photos I'm going to go through separately, sort of on my own, but I do have a lot that I have to go through. Here's one of me when I was little. But I'm going to keep that one because I like it, and this is what my mum used to display in the living room. I really like that one. And then these albums, I'm going to get rid of the albums. I don't really tend to keep albums, so I'll get rid of all the albums and see what photos are in there. So I'll go through the photos, and I know there's a lot in this suitcase. I'll show you what's in this suitcase actually. And then I'll go through the photos and show you what I have left. So as you can see in here, I have all sorts, a good mixture of things. I'd say photos and cards are probably the main thing that is filling up all this. But we'll go through the photos and then I'll come back and show you where we're up to. So here's a prime example of photos that I would recommend you declutter. So if you've got scenery that you don't know where it's from, or like this one is a very poorly taken picture of scenery, then I would recommend they're not worth keeping. I've got a photo here where I've got 2 of them, so it's obviously not worth keeping 2. And then there's one here that you can't even work out what it is. It's very poor quality. So again, if you don't know what it is, you can't work out what it is, it's not worth keeping. And then blurred photos of people, they aren't worth keeping either. I do have photos of people that I no longer hang around with. I can't even remember the names of, so I'm also going to declutter those photos as well, but I'll show you those when they're done. So here's another thing I'm going to declutter, this picture frame with the photo in it. So this was at my grand's house, and it used to always be on top of her TV or on the fireplace, but I already have the photo, and the photo is in better condition here because it's not been sat out to the elements. So I think I will declutter this one and just keep this little one on its own. So this is what I'm left with photo wise. I still feel I've got quite a lot really. I did keep one of these albums, so I organised some in there. I did manage to mix the pictures of my little boy into 2 boxes, and I was left with one empty, so I have put some photos in there. I will see, I'll sort of have a play around with the storage for that. Then over here, what's left in the suitcase is I've got cards, so when I left to have a baby, this one's from work, and some of these cards I don't know whether to take pictures of them maybe, and either store them on my phone or make one of those picture albums that you can do with. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I have a lot of cards from when my little boy was born, all saying congratulations, so it's a lot there, so I might do the same with those. I went to New Zealand 10 years ago. It was a fantastic holiday, so I've kept like just a few little leaflets and things of where I went. I have decluttered this before and I'm very happy with what I've got left, so that's fine there, that's all done. This is like a certificate from when I went up the St Stephen's Tower and saw Big Ben. So that was 2012. So I'll keep that. Here's a few notes from school, so I'll go through those because I did have a book where people had written like little notes in, and those are the pages that I've ripped out because I have gone through stuff before. And this is from when I were at the Hoff. Saw him in Peter Pan and then met him and got him to sign my programme. That was brilliant, so I'm keeping that for now. And my little boy loves Peter Pan, so that's something I'll probably pass on to him, to be honest. Then strangely, I kept this dress from when I was a baby. And I used to put it on my dolls and stuff, and then I've just kept it as I've grown up, but I don't really know why. I had a little boy, so obviously he didn't wear that. I'm not going to have any more children, so I have no reason to keep this, so I'm going to declutter that. And then I've got some cards that my mum got when I was a baby, congratulating her on the birth of me. So I'm going to keep those because I have decluttered them before, and I've just kept like the most sentimental ones. And then this book is from my baby shower, so a lot of people put like little notes in and stuff. Again, I think I might take photos of these because there's only a few pages in the book that is actually full, really. Most of the book's empty. So I'll just take, I think, some photos of these and put them into like one of them photo books, or just keep them on an album on my phone, and then I can declutter this because it's quite big, really. And that's probably the only reason why I'm keeping this suitcase, because I need to keep the bigger bits in. And then next, these two have got things in, and that remind me of my mum. I am not decluttering any of that at all. And then I've got 3 teddies there. Again, I have reduced those. That's my first ever teddy. My mum gave me that, my brother gave me that. At the moment, I feel that I need to keep them. So I'm not decluttering those. My little brother made me this when he was in Scouts, and he gave it to me one Christmas, so I'm not getting rid of that because I love that. But I want to put it on display because I find that keeping it hidden away, you kind of forget about these things. So that's another thing to keep. And then here's my final box of sort of randomness that I have. There's things that I've made, random letters, there's some shells my granddad gave me. I did have a jar of shells that said I'll give to my little boy. So I'll add those to the jar of shells for him. And then there's things that my little boy's made. And my gran gave me this handkerchief years ago to blow my nose on, and it's the holiest handkerchief you have ever seen. Look at them holes, but it made me laugh, and I don't know why, I still feel I need to keep this handkerchief. I'm not going to keep this. I don't keep medals from little ones and things that I did, so I'm going to declutter that. These are tapes that my granddad made me. I'm going to keep those. Like I said, there's some bits that my little boy made, and there's cards and photos and things in here that I need to go through. But I'm going to go through that by myself. And this is some sort of family history kind of stuff I've got, so I want to go through that, see if I can reconnect with family that we have in America, so we'll see. And then I've got this album here that I'm definitely keeping for now. I feel that it makes me happy, and these are of like I used to love ice hockey. In fact, I still love ice hockey, but I used to go to the ice hockey a lot, so the ice hockey tickets, and then tickets of all the concerts that I've been to. Some of them are very cheesy, please do not judge. The most decent concerts are the most recent ones. When I went to see, there we go, Iron Maiden, that's a fairly decent one. AC/DC, decent. My favourite is Metallica. That's my absolute favourite one. What's that one? Oh, that's Thunder. Oh no, it's not. It's yeah, it's Thunder. Yeah, so there's quite some cheesy ones, quite decent ones. But yeah, I'm keeping all of those. Okay, this is the final overview. So this is everything that I'm keeping. Things to scan or take pictures of, and then declutter, and to move somewhere else. So if anybody has any advice for decluttering further, then leave a comment in the box below. The things I've kept are things that currently spark joy and make me feel happy, things that I love and mean a lot to me, but I do want to get this down a bit more. I find over the years you get rid of a bit more and a bit more because things feel a bit different to you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.